Before Theseus left your city, he told you a sad story.
Once, two children, Phrixus and Hell, were in grave danger, and tried to escape across the sea on the back of a golden winged ram. Hell lost her grip on the animal and plunged into the sea, but Phrixus managed to hold on. When he arrived in Iolcus, he sacrificed the ram to Zeus, and gave King Aeetes, Iolcus' ruler, the fleece. Retrieve the golden fleece, and Zeus's curse will be lifted, but returning the fleece to Greece, that rhymes, won't be easy. You'll require the service of a third great hero.
In other news, Hercules has been scaring birds away from Stymphalus. These weren't your garden variety sparrows. These were huge, ravenous birds that weren't picky about
that's how we're pronouncing it.
Animals, crops, humans, everything tasted good to them. Luckily, Hercules managed to drive the birds away with Hephaestus's castanets. Though no one is sure if it was the noise of the castanets that scared the birds off, or the flamenco that Hercules performed as an accompaniment. Regardless, Agapenor, the leader of Stymphalus, is very thankful for Hercules' help.
Wow, they're so playful with the audio and everything on this one. Do you know what I like to think these are? These are the plays, guys. In fact, the voice actor, build me a pyre that I may roast my friends upon. Maybe it's the same guy. I can really imagine that that's like a stage production with the sound effects going. All right, so they say, when you honor Athena with the sanctuary, she will plant sacred grove of olive trees for your citizens, and you can ask her for gifts of olives and olive oil. You will certainly need her help to succeed here. So yeah, if we want to go up to Townhouse and stuff, that looks like that's going to be on the order for this episode. Difficulty Titan. Oh me, oh my. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Zeus, Master of Olympus. Who's ready for some architecting? So finally the day has come where we're going to try a weird elite housing block. And I think that's because we now have elite housing on this mission. And I think we're going to be asked to do quite a lot of elite housing as we go forward. So our objectives are fulfill a forthcoming quest. We don't know what that is. Presumably another hero. Treasury of 5,000, that's actually going to be fine, because we are, as we've now learned how to read our expense reports, we can tell that we're actually pretty much okay, because income, we get a lot of money from income. 5,220 every year. And all we have to do is just not exceed that with our import costs. So we're gonna, the treasury's fine. Olive oil's fine. Fleece we're already done. Wheat, though, now we did have a bunch of wheat. The problem was, though, that wheat got destroyed by the Caledonian boar. And hopefully, there's not going to be another monster in this mission. I mean, there might be. We could have a quest and a monster again. I mean, it would fit, right? It's basically what they've been doing. So what I think I'll do nice and quick and early here. Okay, we can delete this and this, because the Arbor of Athena is going to be going there. But we are going to make a storehouse for wheat up in our storehouse area, right here. It's really nice to be able to place buildings down and not get the "your city needs more workers" message. So you are going to get wheat at that storehouse, and that will slowly fill up. 1, for our mission goal. 2, because horses, I think, are available now. Yeah, there you go. So we can do horse ranches already. And triremes, in fact, are going to be required, because I think we're going to have a hero, and the hero is going to want triremes. There's a lot more build. The previous episode looked like there was nothing to do and ended up really long. And frankly, if I'd begged for marble in the last part, and if we had traded for more marble in the last part, there really wouldn't have been that much to do. This mission, there's a lot going on. Thankfully, though, at the start of these, I feel like the start of these episodes tend to be the best bits, because I've got a lot of stuff in my mind. I'm like, I'll do this, do this, do this. First of all, for example, Arbor of Athena, right here. And now our guys that we employed all that time ago can actually get to work. They have marble on site, they have wood on site, and they have statues on site. That will get going fairly quick. So that's fine. Now, also, I made a little note. I wanted to point this out here. Oh, this didn't actually work. Okay, well, let's get rid of this here. These guys are... Oh, we're out of credit to even delete one of those. Oh, we're out of credit because we spent a ton of money putting the arbor down, but that's fine. So actually, hold on. Let me just check here real quick. We're not importing anything anymore. We just need to chill with the building for a little bit. So, and then we can clear some of this. I don't know why this guy is devolving. He needs more food. Are we just in a food crisis? Huh. I think we might just be in a food crisis. So hold on, let me keep that house there just in case, because it would be nice to know. Oh dear. Yeah. We have gone through so much food and been devastated by the Caledonian boar that we're actually kind of having a bit of a problem now. I suppose there's all of this food up here. So let's stop saying get, and let's just say accept. This allows other people to dip into it in other areas of the city, such as this granary. You can get cheese as well now if you like, since the selling platform for the cheese is filled up. Also, I was kind of wondering as well, since we're catching fish here, these fish are definitely bottlenecked. You know, a guy's got a huge adventure to go on to get the fish back. Also, I thought this was really cool that there was a bit of fish in this granny. There was cheese, fish, and, like, wheat in there before. So it was kind of that mixed thing I was talking about. So we could do a halfway granary house for the fishermen that are living over here, at least. And since we have, like, maintenance set up for them, like, why not? Then we can even just put some... So, hold on, again. 178 workers needed. Let's put the wage rate back up, so we can start paying people a proper wage as well. That was something else that I wanted to do. I wanted to look and see if the impossible fish are being fished by these guys.
Catch the fish! You missed! Catch the fish! You missed again!
Is he just relaxing because he's refusing to work? Oh, no. I think they're unloading his haul. So let's see where he actually goes. Is he going to come down here? I think we're going to get over the impossible fish in a second. Because we never quite verified, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go up the river. But yeah, I did want to observe with this town block. Obviously, we got a bit of a food situation going on. But we extended this again, didn't we? And yet it still works. The cart guy is going all the way around. So I'm really happy that that works.
I have a quest for you.
So a new place was discovered. Clochis. Explorers have returned from their exploits and report that they've discovered a place called Clochis. The Nemean Games begun. But also, what was this? The Golden Fleece. My dear mortal, I have a quest for you. If you are to achieve glory as a leader, the Golden Fleece must be returned here. Find Jason to retrieve the fleece so that I, Zeus, might lift this curse. Ah, look. Zeus is actually willing to lift the curse just from this stuff with the fleece. Well, what about all the other stuff that we were setting up? So the fleece, there is no mythical place on the map. Interesting. We do, however, have Clochis over here. Sells nothing, does nothing, no opinions. I guess we'll wait a second here. Alright, they've sailed out. They are not going to that fish. That's a shame, though. Okay, so that's fine. So Jason's Hall. Let's place Jason's Hall down and have a look at what he requires. But this is going to be big military build-up, basically. Let's put him there just for now. He wants 16 amphorae of wine. We've done it. He wants 8 horses. Now, if you remember, the Athens storyline ended with this. And it took us a while because we didn't have the wheat in the storehouses. We will have that this time, so we're okay. But then he also wants 3 triremes. Triremes take a huge amount of employees. 64 crates of food, believe it or not, is easy. So this isn't too bad, as long as we get on the horses straight away. So that's what I think I'll do. So, and we've already got wheat farms. I already set some of those up. In fact, you know what would be cool? If we can get another one. Assuming all this shit's not going to get destroyed by another rampaging boar. Oh, it'd be so good if... It would be good. Look, it looks like their harvest isn't even near. Ah, see, he won't... But what if? What if? This road has to go like that. If we say wheat farm there... Ah, that's a real shame. Because I wanted access to all of this, you know? Maybe there's a way around that. I think we can probably put a wheat farm there. Yeah, that's good. That's on the road. We could also engage in wheat farming further up here. But I think we've got enough wheat. Like, we can bring a road down.
And the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
Like so. I think that's connected. It's difficult to tell. But we could put wheat farms there. So anyway, so the stables. So the wheat is going to be harvested there. It's going to be gathered here. So we should put our stables, I don't know, I guess along this road. Why not? So military, horses. This is the easiest one to get to, and you can always do it easily because it's got a picture of a horse there. It would be so cool to do them like that, you know, like together. This is so cool. This is like actual Tetris pieces. I guess we just got to do it like that. So 2 horses. I might need to chill with the building, though. All right, so that's fine. So they'll get... And look, we've got so much wheat immediately going there that they'll use it and build some horses for us straight away. The horses, of course, are going to need to be used at get elite houses. Also, we don't want this thing to break. Okay, this is panic right now. We don't want it to break. They're not going to break that quick. I mean, Christ. But why is our money not... Are we... Come on, exporting? Let's go. Sell us some cheese. Sell some cheese. Sell some wood. Sell. Clockis still doing nothing. And now that we can do elite housing, we can take the fight back to Stymphalus is how they pronounced it, I think. And I get why they don't like us. They need wheat and they need fleece. And we have both of those things. Alright, I'm going to beg for some money from these guys. Particularly these guys, because they buy wood. Oh, and we can actually see how much they buy per year. 36 out, so they're already done. Please may I have some money from you. And please may I have some money from you. And I'll make up for it, because what I will do is I'll give you the things that you want. Naxos as well. Could you please give me some money? Everyone will get gifts of exactly what you want as soon as I see the drachmas in. It's really worrying. Why? So our expenses are 5,000, but a huge amount of it... Oh, there you go. Stymphalus just became an ally. So Greeks' geopolitics are changing. What's the betting that this newcomer is the real threat now? I like this. As soon as we can start to defend ourselves and might take the attack back to them, they want to buddy up. Ooh, we'll be friends. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do. So the palace. I love this place so much. The storehouse. Look at this. we just let them fill it up with woods. Get rid of the woods. I'm going to put the monument down there. But I guess there's nowhere in the city for that wood. Oh, not only are we in debt, we're majorly in debt here. So let's see. Exports of 5 grand. So we can build about 5,000 worth of stuff every year. Yeah. Buy cheese, buy fleece. Trozen has appeared here now. Now their arrival as well. They have nothing. These guys are sympathetic. Will you give me some money? After I paid you genuinely thousands of drachmas as we've been going along here? Yeah, there's no more space for wood in the city. We desperately need some money to put a maintenance officer here before these all break. I'm just waiting for it. I can just see it coming now. See hazards. Actually, it's okay for now. That's interesting. There we go. Slight risk of fire. All right, let's speed this up a bit here. Oh my god, we went even more into debt. A gift of wine. Thank you. There we go. We get 1,000 drachmas. 1,500 drachmas. 2 people gave us gifts. Okay, that's fine. And in return, I will give you cheese. Oh, we can't give him cheese. I guess because we've got it all loaded up. I guess we have no cheese anymore. There's coming in slowly. Well, look, this is now low enough that we can... Our money is back in the green enough that we can do that. And then we can build this storehouse over here. And then we can say, accept wood at that storehouse. Now, some wood is going to be getting used on that. So that's fine. I don't want to get into debt anniversary a second time. Oh, there we go. Eritrea buys more cheese. Lemnos grants the drachmas. Okay, we're out of debt. Stymphalus grants us 500. You know, I get the impression of these guys that they're really weak and pathetic and sad, and they don't really have anything going on. So, so they like bullied us, and they tried to get what they could, but now we're realizing just how much their own economy is crumbling. So we could sell them fleece. So let's see, fleece we have 23 in stock. We do get through a lot of fleece. Trading post to Stymphalus. But they could load it in there and take it out of the city with pretty decent efficiency, and that ups our exportation, which means more money. So I actually do like that idea. Oh, that's wheat. We could sell wheat as well, actually. We're getting horses. We don't need to eat the wheat. So let's do that. The wheat will go slower because people have to move so far. But that's good. Okay, so that's a lot more income now. Excellent. This is exactly what I said. We go some chapters above, and things improve for us. Look at that little bit of wall there. What is that? Is that broken down there or something? Yeah, a bit of rubble. I think one part of the Stymphlusian army destroyed a little bit of wall. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you guys this. We were talking about the inside of the wall. You can make it really thick, right? Like this. And I think when it looks like this, it's clearer that it's a roof. And it's quite a thick, solid structure right the way through. And it's just that there's a roof there. And there is kind of a benefit, I guess, to doing it like this. It's more chunks for them to break through. Particularly if we were dealing with a monster, say, it would be more chunks for them to break through. Now, this hole here is because we had a Heroes Hall there, and now it's unnecessary. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, okay, and the monument, well, they're still emptying the storehouse out. So we could put some more houses in there. We could even put an elite house there, probably. But he wouldn't get anything great. He'd have the culture, and he'd have the appeal. I want to do mixed housing blocks. That is something you guys are going to see before the end of all of this. But I don't actually have any plans for that on this particular place. I have another plan that we were talking about a lot in Athens, and we'll be getting started on very shortly. Let's put some Corinthian columns back there, so we get another 2 houses. And they got their parks and stuff. Oh no, they don't have road. Whoopsie. So it'd be like that. And then those, like that. So actually, sorry, there's a fan blowing into the microphone here, but actually this won't work because when we put the houses in, that road is completely blocked off from Greece. It's totally surrounded, so the houses will stagnate, and the game does give me that error, but very briefly, and I miss it. And I'm hoping as well
Be better than to have your people well fed.
that the palace isn't breaking. Building slightly damaged. Here's the guy. There you go, he walked up. Yeah, when he goes home, he fixes it. When he walks around, he fixes it. Yeah, this is actually really, like I said in editing, this is really good. Because he is covering the whole place with just one guy. Really happy with that. Right. Foods. Glorious foods. We definitely want more of it. So the other way of doing this is to clear that. Pulling a road down. Actually, if we pull the road down here, we can delete that, and we can grab a guy there, and then we can clear all of these trees, because this is meadow. I want to use it. How many unemployed do we have? Well, none. 38 workers needed, actually. Are people moving in? 400 people are moving in? Yeah, that whole devolution thing just now, that looked like it was a pretty big deal. Okay, so we come up. Again, I don't know whether this road up here is doing anything, so I'm just going to delete that. I think there's random stray pieces of road around. So we will do a wheat farm at the tip of the road, up there. Might need to get rid of that as well. It's a bit fiddly, but I'm really happy to do this because I like being on the edge. And more wheat. So we're exporting wheat. We're feeding wheat to horses, and we're now can we be even more effective with our stuff here? So look at that. They need so much food. I'm going to keep giving it away because I do think we're all right. We're exporting, feeding horses, and potentially people with all of this. I think that's okay. We could use more of the mountaintop. So we'll have a maintenance guy. So they have that one, and he patrols up. This is excessive, isn't it? But we'll leave it. Our city needs a couple more workers. Right, are people devolving? You guys are devolving. Because you need food. Because you didn't have food. Because the carrots are only just coming in. But carrots are on their way. The horses are eating. We've got lots of horses. So good. So the Heroes Hall here. Horses are done. Crates will be done soon. Of food. Triremes. Now, that's going to take quite a lot of employment, but we can set them up. Oh, Naxos buying even more fleece. Awesome. Yeah, money is coming in quick. As everybody grows, we all grow together, you see. They buy olive oil, which we will be able to make ourselves very soon, because Athena will be finished, and she'll start giving us olive oil. So, just need that granary to be as full as possible. I'm going to move this again, actually, here. Why don't we do this like this? With that there. Clear this. And then dairies all along. So, dairy, 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 and more goats on the lower fields. Now, we probably need to build quite a few goats here, actually, because the Caledonian boar likely killed a few. Plus, we've built however many more sheds. Money's in the green, though. Look, we got 4,000. Money's actually going to start rocketing up. So we just got to get over this food thing and hope no monsters attack us in the meantime, and we'll be okay. Right, so that's that done. Now, let's get one trireme on, so we can have, like, a military dockyard somewhere. Ignore the islands. I promise, guys, I'm not going to talk about those damn islands anymore. Let's build our military stuff over here. Oh, look, there's fish there. I didn't realise, but there's some fish that are actually gettable that we didn't do yet. So let's do that. Let's clear this along the coast. Let's pull a road so it doesn't just break instantly. And so it can get workers quickly. We'll bring the road along like so. So a trireme wharf. Probably, no. So we got one there. Now, with triremes...
You worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
Impressions actually have a little tip for people. Which is... That's such a bad spot for it. To build the first one, and then send all the workers home once it's been built. Oh, and they're going to need stuff nearby. You're just accepting. You're just accepting. Are you going to send some guys out to go grab it? You want wood? That's fine. You can have it. Have all the wood you want. I think we need to set up a storehouse. And these guys are going to get wood. And they're going to get armor. Now, armor we were given a gift of. But we'll probably need to buy the rest of the armor. So once we're a little bit more in the green, we'll have a bit more armor. We'll finish that trireme. The horses are all fine. The issue that I realise I've made here now is the horses are over here. And I wanted to put elite housing up here. Crap. Alright, they're going to be just spare horses. Or we'll do a mixed block or something, I don't know. I think they're going to be spare horses, because really I want our elite housing up here where we've got some space. And in fact, let's look at the map here. So, oh my god, look, we're looking good on the map, aren't we? What do you lot want? 39 slabs of marble, wood, sculptures. Are you still waiting for marble? And the thing is, we stopped buying all the marble, didn't we? So they don't sell it anymore. Oh, maybe they never did. There you go. Let's buy some marble at that pier. Oh, I want to buy it quick, though. It's going to take forever. We could beg, actually. Let's beg. I've never in my life said something like that. So enthusiastic. So this guy's congenial. He sells marble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you wood. You really like wood? I'm going to give you wood. That's what he said. You like fleece. I'm going to give you... fleece. No, we don't have enough fleece to give you fleece. I'm sorry. But that one guy at least, Lemnos. Lemnos are awesome. We've spent so much time with Lemnos. Lemnos, I'm going to beg for marble from in a second. So we will import some marble, and we will beg for some marble. And hopefully that's like a good mix as far as like cash flow is concerned. I can never believe, you know, I always wonder this weird thing, right, guys? Picture when you die, you get like, this is not a very novel thought. A lot of people have said things like this before. But imagine when you die, you get like the stats sheet. Your stats for your life, yeah? How many times you did this, how many times you did that. I like to think of like words I might have said. And there would be weird moments where, like, cash flow just suddenly comes out of my mouth constantly, or I'm talking weirdly about marble. Like, I've been going on and on and on and on about just, like, weird things. And it's entirely... And I would look at that and scratch my head and be like, what's going on there? But it's because we can get those statues there from them. It's because of video games, you know? A video game will make you say or do one thing or whatever. Oh, look, this guy's evolving. But the appeal's a bit low around there. Okay. Well, I will give you some parks. Oh no, I've just noticed. We don't have avenues or boulevards. Oh, my whole plan for the elite housing won't work. I was going to do the free-flowing elite housing. I was going to do free-form elite housing. Okay, we're going to do elite housing here then. All right, because a little sneaky secret, you don't actually need much elite housing to get through this. Like, you need barely any, in fact. So they're going to be just outside the city walls. Okay, how are we going to build this then? Well, that simplifies things a lot. Let's say Grand Agora is... We'll go with... Well, what I've wanted to do as well, another design I've wanted to do is a Grand Agora in the middle. So should we try that? Grand Agora in the middle. So then elite houses are 4x4s, right? So there would be one there. How are we ever gonna beautify this enough that they'll be happy with this? This is nuts. What am I gonna do? Surrounded by parks? There's all... I guess monuments. Monuments are what we'll use. Speaking of, should we just get rid of this last wood? I mean, we have so much wood in this city. There's only 10. Here, who wants a gift of wood? Do you want wood? There, you have another 16 wood. It didn't take it from that storehouse. Whatever, bye-bye. Okay, so let's finish this off with a diplomacy monument. Ah, look, we have a large Dionysus statue now. Dionysus was in the previous adventure, so that's cool. Now that you like me so much, you're helpful. It's very high. As long as he has the supplies to spare, he will grant your requests for food and goods. Thank you, because I want goods. Guess what? It wasn't a completely unrequired thing. I would like marble. I can't specify how much, but maybe because he likes me so much. And again, please, I would like marble from you as well. He'll give me more because he's feeling helpful. You know, I helped him out. He'll help me out. Okay, so I was going to say, what I was going to do is like... I guess we'll do column... Oh, but it looks like a prison. I don't want it to look like a prison. I was going to do this, and then elite housing, and then park up the other side. But I'll tell you what, in the last adventure, it was hard enough to get these guys the appeal they want, right? Let alone now. So I think we're going to have to come up with a new design. That looks really good. I like that. Seat appeal. Like, it is ugly around here. The other issue is all this space I have earmarked off for Athena-related stuff. Because do you guys remember in the early episodes I talked about enchantments? Well, what's going on, WoodenPotatoes? You haven't shown me any enchantments. That's right, I haven't. So we should probably deal with that, shouldn't we? So what if I can do... What if... Well, if we kill the... There's so many designs I want to do. Let's leave that for now, because I do think that looks good.
What could be better than to have your people well fed?
They are well fed, thank you, though. We'll put him there. Are you guys happy to go right up against him? This home needs a jug of olive oil to even place, but it's not appealing enough, even with that. Man. Gift of drachmas from Stymphalos. Wow. I wish to just offer you to give you some money. Please accept it with my compliments. Thank you. Marble. Marble. 18 marble. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. They take the marble straight away. What on earth do I do here? This is a real challenge. Screw doing fancy designs. Just playing the game is going to be tricky. I think what we can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a row of columns there. Doric columns all the way along, right? Where's the space for the road? Oh, the road can be on... No, the road can't be on the other side. It's not high enough uphill. Okay, Man, what if we had used more of these monuments? We'd be screwed. But we can put parks back there. How appealing is it now? This is very appealing. Surely you're happy with very appealing, but do you want... I bet it wants all of it to be very appealing, like the whole thing. So... Alright, I'm going to have to save this now because I need to know... If we delete this, can we get it back? No, we don't get it back. We're stuck with it there. We're stuck with it. Oh, no. Well, we can always do replay episode, but we've done a lot of stuff. So, okay. No, this is fine. This will work. What we have to do is be out in front of him. Like this. We need to go along here. And so, we will surround him with Corinthian... We will surround him. Oh, see, how does this work? We kind of want these squares used by the houses, right? Because of how much they project. So, we want parks, parks, parks. Corinthian column. Money is creeping up all the while we do this. And there's no risk of crime or anything. 700 workers needed. Well, hold on. Are we manning the towers? Stop manning the towers. 1,000 people wish to come. Food is fixing here, I think. Ooh, I say that, but it's not really, is it? Come on. Yeah, that's it. Get all these dairies going. Let's get it. Let's get that cheese in. Bring me the cheese. Show me the cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Cheese me, please. And then, I mean, there's room for more. So with that, all right, that looks very pretty. Someone will live there. No one's even going to live there. Okay, wait. Park. Park. This home needs a jug of olive oil. Well, the olive oil is coming because that's getting built there. This is nuts. I do have another monument. Look, very appealing. It needs a skein of fleece. Uh-oh. You know what that means? That means we're selling too much fleece, I think. If we're out of fleece, we're going to have real problems. Yeah, we're out of fleece. Stop selling the fleece. Stop selling the fleece. I know we're getting money off of it, but you got to stop selling it for a second. While I expand our carding sheds, we can start selling it again. We cannot afford for people to devolve. So carding sheds. This one. A road comes up again. Behind the building. And we're going to say carding, 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 carding. 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 One maintenance guy for all of that? What do you think? Ugh. I think it's okay. Probably. Sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. All around here. We can put sheep up here. Haven't put any on the very top yet. I don't know why I've been resisting it. Oh my god, look at all the sheep. If that's not enough for fleece, I don't know what is. Please, can we finish this thing? We're so close. They need 1 sculpture and 4 marble. Ah, now the sculpture we're probably going to have to buy. Or beg. Who sells sculpture? Somebody does. Okay, you. Naxos. You want fleece. I can't give you any more fleece. Could you give me 1 sculpture, please? Literally just 1 sculpture? You see how slowly as the series goes along, we're using more and more and more tools of the game. Alright. So, That's got to be enough for a house. Okay, it is. They just need the olive oil. Woo! We got it. We got a house. And actually, it's one along. Hopefully that's not a big deal. Let's just delete all of this. There's the road. It's going to come along like this. And we're going to get like 4 elite houses in there. Fancy designs will have to wait. If we struggle with the ones on the corners, we do have monuments. 6 sculpture. You guys are awesome. You guys are so cool. Thank you. It didn't even knock his, like, opinion of us to do that. That's just so... Oh, lovely. Alright, and... we need a Grand Agora on them. So I think the Grand Agora is going to squeeze in, actually. Right along this here. A Grand Agora. With a bend straight into this district here. Well, actually, a festival at Eritrea. I'll give you that. I mean, I never thought I'd be pushed for food here, but here we are. So if we put that along one again, and we put that down, this means that we have space for buildings here, which I do want. So those two. A gift of wine. Look, you've been giving me so much wine. You're just trying to get me so drunk. What am I going to do with all this wine? You know, I'll take it, I guess. We have space on Storage Row. The maintenance man is just... he's tending to them all. Alright, so wine, accept. Okay, fleece seems alright. This is... they're struggling to fit, and this granary is slowly filling up. So we just need time, that was all. They need 4 marble. Thank you for the wine. There is marble here, so the marble should be on its way. Well, okay. Oh, and there were sculptures. Well, whatever. We'll just say accept and accept. We don't need to get those. Accept them. Excellent. Now, once she's built, how's our employment doing? 600.
And the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
The Arbor of Athena is complete. You have drawn the great Athena, goddess of warriors, craft, and wisdom, to your city by honouring her with a sanctuary. Inspired by her presence, your city soldiers have grown stronger and a grave of voluntary. So for the first time in this Let's Play, we actually will use these. So, 1 Grower's Lodge. And here's a funny thing. I'm not going to put the Grower's Lodge right next to the place. I'm going to put the Grower's Lodge over here. One of can probably tend all the trees. Previously, I've done 2. But we have to exercise moderation here. Carrot harvest is coming in. Ah, they need food. Everyone needs food. I need food. My guys are gonna... my housing block is not stable until we get the food. I wonder if these guys need more goats. This dairy needs more goat herds. Yeah, because their employment is so low. What if we shift into the food industry? What do you guys think? So if we say husbandry up, mythology down. So no one's actually working in mythology right now. There's no employees at the Arbor. But the trees are there nonetheless. So that's good. Ah, look. The goat herds. Oh, that's great. Wow, we shifted industry and look at them go. Oh, look, they're all waiting for our say-so, and then off they go. Those goats are about to get milked. Look, they're bringing the milk back.
This city is pan-drat. I spilt some milk. And no use crying over it, I suppose.
Oh, wow, I've never heard about that. No use crying over spilt milk? Very, very curious. All right, so we will let these guys tend to the trees, which will slowly give us olives. Now, enchantments. Athena will spawn here and patrol around here. Various gods have associated buildings, and if they pass by one of those buildings, they have a chance to interact with it. They will enchant it, just as we've seen stuff got cursed, you know, but Like, if you think about Poseidon cursing our fisheries, you know, that would just happen everywhere at once. There's an actual dynamic enchanting system going on. So you might think, well, Athena will enchant the growers' lodges. No, no, no. Actually, what she enchants are the presses. Olive presses. Very specifically, the building about olives and olive oil. If you think about it, the Growers Lodge is just, you know, that could be wine as well or whatever. It's a more generic thing. So you want your olive presses here. And again, because I feel like running the game on new hardware is not the same as running it on old hardware. I swear these gods are not patrolling as much as they used to. I think that they despawn way faster than I remember. I can't verify that. Nobody seems to be talking about it online, so maybe I'm crazy. But I feel like they used to walk around way more. Here it feels like they get maybe 60 blocks and then disappear. Perhaps it's the whole resolution thing and my memories of the game were that smaller distances were larger distances. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to try... You want wood? You can have wood. That's fine. So what I'm going to try to do is put the olive presses right in front here. And we'll do 2 for now because, again, we got this worker shortage, 400 people needed. And hopefully with that we'll be okay. Now, we stopped selling fleece. We're selling the wheat, though. Look at that. That's excellent. Right now, the wheat that isn't feeding those horses is getting sold. Oh, my God. Is the trireme done?
There aren't any enemies on our waters right now, but we're ready for them when they do come.
It is done. Awesome. So, we should be able to send the crew home. There you go. So 0 employees. So what Impressions Games actually recommend you do with this is to send them home like that to reclaim the workers, then build a new one. Use those same guys to build the next one, and then the same guys. They actually recommend you abandon it like this. I'm going to abandon it and not build a new one just yet until we've got these next 300 people.
Travel to the city easy.
Which is going to be just a minute here while the fleece stores build up again. Look at all these carts of fleece going. They'll accept it. So how comes they're all skipping? That's very interesting. The guys that were... Oh, whoa, 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 put that out. All right, I think a second maintenance man. It's only 4 employees. It's fine. I think that's justified. We'll have one there and one on the other end. He's coming with the water. He's coming. On his way. What does this say? Shepherds from the carding shed cut fleece from sheep and prepare it for use. There you go. He gets the water over. They're very forgiving with that burning mechanic, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know. They're walking a long way. Is it because this exists now, saying get? Well, it has to provide fleece for these guys. See, even these guys are out of food. I wish I could shift that over because... I don't know. It's just tricky. It's just tricky terrain. This is also kind of a nice thing that we're seeing here, in that our city is using like a good amount of the arable land here. I mean, how much more space can we fill up? Can we squeeze a carrot farm up there? Oh, you know what? We might be able to. If we do the path like that. What? Not like that. Like that. That has to be there. But yeah, look, we can get a carrot farm there. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that pretty ring of like pebbles around the outside. I've never really noticed that. So we can get a carrot farm there. Can we get a carrot farm there? No, 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 no. It really doesn't like me building on the far right there. And if that wasn't so busy, we could maybe put one down. If this guy wasn't taking this... You know, I kind of want to use fireballs from heaven just to get rid of that one guy, because that is a whole farm there. The game seems to think we support 9,000 people with our food. So long as this granary stays full. So maybe it's a... I don't know what it is. We just got to get ahead of them a little bit. So nice. 90 workers needed. This is good. We're stabilizing here. We're really stabilizing. Okay, and the trees are growing. So the Growers Lodge is going to be producing olives. The olives need a storehouse. So we will have... So, and again, the storehouse can't be enchanted. So we'll put the storehouse there. And that's going to accept olives. And we can put another Grower's Lodge in. I think 2 does make sense. See, only half of them are done, if you will. So, 2 Grower's Lodges. Collecting olives. And then these guys at the olive presses will grab the olives and start pressing it into olive oil. And the olive oil... You're accepting armor there. Well, don't worry about that. We will do a fleece bay. And an olive oil bay. It's all used up, really, isn't it? Is there space there for a storehouse? There is. Okay. So the olive oil for this main block, our mega block, our beautiful block, they will get olive oil. So that's good. And then we can get a couple more presses. I believe something like 4 presses should service more than enough people. But that will do there. And these have a high chance of being enchanted, I would hope. Nobody works here. She's not visiting because nobody actually works there because we de-emphasized mythology. But we'll add it back soon. And so I was a little bit scared about all this in terms of appeal for our elite houses, which we'll be ready to build in a second, as well as the next Trireme. Just as long as all of these people start evolving and stuff. Those houses devolved. That's weird. Because they do have the road back there. But whatever. Alright, if you're not happy with that, then that's fine. Who am I to tell you otherwise? So, the culture that they need, they have a podium. Well, this half doesn't have a podium. It looks like the philosopher doesn't really get all the way around. But if we do 2 podiums... Well, whatever. You know, I don't want the podiums cannibalizing from each other. Look, he is roaming around and doing it. Is there a chance this was a food? There, carrots coming in there. Alright, we fixed any issues that we had. What do you guys think? Should I do another podium? Yeah. Well, why am I making this so weird? We'll do... There's the Nemean Games. We will do a podium. Besides, it's kind of on theme with this town to have a bunch of stuff like that. And then we can have a college right there inside the gate.
Worship me, and the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
Well, I was leaving that gap, but whatever. So I'll have a college right on site for them. Okay. Brilliant. So they're all nice and stable and happy. They'll have the fleece soon. This fleece bay is doing well. Fleece, we're up to 57. They've all evolved and restabilized. 120 workers needed, but 176 people coming to live. All of these are good. Let's reprioritize our industries to add mythology back and take husbandry back down to moderate. No one is rallied, like, militarily, right? Click to muster all soldiers. Click to summon all cruiser ships. Click to man all towers. They're all standing down. Okay, good. Whoa, 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 okay. That's a big one. And I know why. It's because I never, like, finished everything we were doing here. Okay. So they'll have a maintenance worker there. Right, elite houses. As soon as we see the... Well, we're going to have to play this forwards now. Because the fire on the Grand Agora is huge, isn't it? We are... By the way, that was just some pavement that caught on fire. Oh, did I tell you guys my internet issue? It wasn't the storm that knocked the internet out. It was something completely unrelated that knocked the internet out. I didn't see. Basically, it just... The fuse went, essentially. So I'm sitting here thinking that it was the storm the whole time, and it wasn't. So good stuff. Look, fish, cheese, carrots. You could make a hell of a... Ooh, actually, is that very good? Fish, cheese, and carrots? Some kind of good meal out of that? I don't think so. I was talking about carrots, not being into carrots too much before. I am into carrot cake. But it doesn't taste very carroty, does it? So, I don't really think that counts. So I got Olympus. Look, 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 look! I didn't actually catch her enchanting it. But it's enchanted. Here, olives are crushed into olive oil, a favourite good of all citizens. It needs olives before it can press. These guys are pressing away, and they're enchanted. This building has been blessed. Now, let's see. I don't know where it describes what the blessing does, but the blessing is really good. The blessing will, I think it like doubles their yields. Actually, it quadruples their yields. According to Zeus Heaven, which is an amazing website and I've been using for so many different things throughout this LP, I actually had a really weird classic experience here where Google fails me. Google doesn't really find easy answers to a lot of this stuff. It doesn't know what to bring up. So you go to the dedicated website about the game to get the information. For anyone kind of young watching this, that's what the internet was like throughout the 2000s. You know, well, I don't know, late 90s, around till maybe 2006, 7, 8. After that, most information tends to get big hits on Google, and you'll find aggregate sites like Reddit and discussion forums where you'll find stuff. But yeah, I just had a very classic thing where I had to look up a specific detail from a specific place. But 4 times the yields, that's massive. So that's excellent. So we got 2 enchantments out. That's nice. We can put a couple more presses. Also, the other thing about her is this. We have that storage bay. It's empty, but ready for olive oil. If we just pray to her...
I extol my sacred olive tree to bear fruit.
The wise Athena has answered yes to your plea. A bounty of olives and olive oil will soon be yours. So, she just gives it to you. There's only 4 there. She gives you a bunch, just straight up. 4 olive oil, 8 olive oil. There you go. There's some more there. 0 olives. I don't know where they'll appear. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, she's doing it. See? She got all of these growers here. She's spamming stuff along. There's a million people following her. Look at all these guys following along. I really want to right-click one of them.
Herodotus is sure to record this city as the best, and you as its greatest ruler.
So we've seen this a few times. Every time it's happened, I've been like, oh, look, like it's some amazing new thing. There, that granary is full. This one is filling. We have restabilized. We have achieved stability. Every time I say that, by the way, I'm referencing Disco Elysium. So there you go. So olives. Crap ton of olives come in. So all these presses are going to get working. So that's a thing you can do. You can build the temple and then just immediately kick in with a prayer. And she'll get you going straight away before these trees have even been picked. Which is what these Growers Lodge guys are doing. A little bit slowly, don't get me wrong. But so that should be enough. That should be enough presses. For us to be quite satisfied, I would say. So off they go out there. Sorry, I'm just watching different inhabitants of the city. I love this. Look at this.
The finest actor in all of Greece lives in its finest city led by its finest ruler. This is the stuff of Homerian epic.
Thank you very much. I am as great as... What, is it Homer's Odyssey? I wonder if that's a storyline that we'll be doing here. But yeah, random theatre guys up here. All the way out there. He's walked a long way. I guess because he's going into the castle. And I'm totally referring to this as a castle from now on. So, there you go. Look at all this olive oil. Look at this. It's like filling up big time. So in the previous part, I said overconfidence. Wait for a stockpile before you place the vendor. I think we've done that here. That's fair, isn't it? So we are going to distribute olive oil to this place. I think a lot of the evolution is going to struggle because of appeal. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a bit weird. I think some will go up. Some might not even leave tenement. There's just going to be some very... Oh, what happened there with people moving and changing houses there? Here we go. The olive oil man comes in. So, here we go. So, and appeal is definitely going to stop some of this. But this is a huge amount of workers now. This is our next population boom. Usually, this is at like the start or end of an episode. Like here, for example, they want more appeal. We are starting to get more and more monuments. We could put a happiness monument back there for them. Maybe. But why not? I guess. And they'll evolve. These guys... Wow. You live next to a monument and it's not appealing enough. That's how ugly this area is. Well, we could put another one. Victory Monument, maybe? On the way to the beach? Monument Row, we'll call this. If they don't evolve there, okay, there you go. They go up. And this is kind of nice because we can be a little bit incremental about it. So now that they're starting to evolve, you're really starting to get a sense of how many houses we've got in this block. Speaking of which, there is space for another house that I've been eyeballing for a while. Now, I'm not going to explain what's going on here. But if I do this and this, I can put a house in there as well. And that will also evolve. And you might think, what the hell? That's not near anything. It's near a roadblock. Well, we will see. So, they move in, they move in. Right, with all these new workers... thank you, Athena. Athena, you have made my city the greatest with all this olive oil. With all these new workers, we'll get the next 2 triremes done. And we might have to start buying armor as well. Money is... Okay, how's Fleece doing now? That bay has filled. The bay near the castle has filled. Alright. And I assume the other bay is also filled. So we can start selling Fleece here again. Excellent. And we can start selling Fleece there again. That's going to start rocketing our money up, which is going to give us a good amount for the next mission. Now, Trireme Wharf. And I'm hoping I can do 2 side by side. Okay, should we try and build both at once? It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? But let's try it. I like this here as well. Look at this. This is... Man, I wonder if any player has put like a house like here. Look at that. Imagine if you got a house there and you had all the services. Actually, I think there's a good chance quite a few players will have had their timber industry here, and they would have had people chopping these down and wading through this marsh, which means it will have been used by some players' cities. You can only clear so much marsh, you know, and you'll never be able to properly build on it. By the way, this river, I think, will be used later in attacks. There's going to be some fun stuff to see there. Look, they're fishing there. Good. The impossible spot is not being fished at. This one is, though. And that one is as well. Right, so, yeah, my plan for this episode, I feel vaguely let down. I don't know whether it's coming across in the commentary, and I'm sorry if it is. I had a really cool idea for an elite housing block there, but we're not going to be able to do it. This will have to suffice. I think the Dionysus statue is awesome. But so we needed olive oil to even place one of these down. So let's place it. Let's put our vendors on. So food. Yeah, I know. The city needs a few more workers.
What could
oil.
be better than to have your people well fed?
Fleece. And then wine. And all these gifts of wine are quite nice. Horses. Whoa. Let's slow down here. Okay, the wheat, we're done. The treasury, we're done. The olive oil, we're done. All we need to do... So we're done with everything. I won't set the olive oil aside just yet. We need to return the golden fleece. For Zeus. So, the Hero's Hall. So he wanted 8 horses. He wanted 3 triremes, which we're building. We need 2 horseman companies. So they need everything. They need everything. They need the armor. And they need the horses. They need it all. Oh, that's brutal. Thankfully, he doesn't need many. So we can put someone to live there. Someone to live there. By the way, one of the gods gives you global appeal. I think I mentioned this ages ago, but gives you global appeal, so you can see on the harder difficulties how amazing that would be. It might even be one of these. It could be Demeter. It could be Demeter. We might do it. Well, she's just food. I don't know. It might not be Demeter. Yeah, it's definitely not. She's food. I'm pretty sure it's Aphrodite. Fertility, beauty, attractiveness. It sounds like her MO. And it would make putting elite houses down way easier. Completely relax the restrictions. I think I've read online about someone who had a housing block style, but it was only possible with that sanctuary somewhere in the town. But anyway, so let's do park. No. Let's do Corinthian column. Like that. And then let's do park. Because this is enough appeal to place them, but it might not be enough to fully evolve them. I mean, there's only so far it can go. So, and then we do park. And last resort for a monument here. Obviously, I can understand why they might not want to live here with 1 billion people running on through here. You know what I almost said there, and it would have just sounded terrible. 1 billion immigrants moving along, but I literally meant that in terms of game mechanics. Okay, I wasn't being a bigot, guys. Can we move that? Yeah, why'd I put parks up there? That's not right. We wanted columns up there. These guys are going to get abandoned real quick because they're going to realise that there's no culture. There's not much I can do about that unless I do the stupid, cheesy thing of playing the game on pause all the time, which I don't want to do. So, speaking of culture, we've got this little neighbourhood. How the hell do we get the culture up to them all? This is not very efficient in terms of, like, things that they need. They need a gym. But... this is... I think what we do, guys, is... No, we wasted some olive oil doing this. I think we get rid of this. I think we... I might have just deleted that. I think we pull the columns down. We have the road coming up. And we put the other plot there. So it's like a square. And now we have all this free space along here. Well, no, we don't do it that way if we want to keep... Oh, God, stop doing that. Stop wasting... Maybe we get a refund when we do that. I don't know. So, yeah, we have it like a square. And he's against the road. Like this. Yeah, let's watch. She just popped out. She gonna enchant anyone? Did she just pop out? I don't know if she did. Let's click mythology here. The thing. Athena is willing to help. Awesome. Really? Again, straight away. Hold on, Athena. Hold on. So over here, you want to help again? Prove it to me. You know, we can sound like Voldemort here. Accept olive oil there, please. Well, get olive oil there for the vendor. It's a bit of a walk he's got, actually, isn't it? Let's not do that one. Let's... How are we doing? 26 people unemployed. Oh, the balance. We've struck such a good balance. Maintenance by the front gate. Okay. Accept olive oil. Let's see what you got.
I extol my sacred olive tree to bear fruit.
May the city never want for olive oil. Enjoy its fine flavour with my compliments. This is why Athena's so OP, right? Like, she's military as well. We have, like, could we just send Athena to attack someone? Oh, no. But still, I think she defends us. Lemnos regards us more highly. Thank you. Okay. Now, with the... We'll call this Dionysus Square. Now, on the end of Dionysus Square... We will have a gym. Well, let's give this guy everything he wants, which is that. You know, it's like he wants a cubicle, you know. It's like this is an office. All right. Well, we really can't put any more of these houses down. 4 is enough, though. We will have a theatre at the end of the road. The biggest one. Just curiously, right next to... this thing. Must build him cleared land. I get it. Go on. Give him a second. Look at that guy. Where are you going? Alright. They'll have a theatre at the end of the road. They'll have a podium at the end of the road. A festival? Yeah, I can afford to give you food now. And a gym at the end of the road. So all 3 culture pieces. They need feeders. Feeders can be anywhere along here. So we can say a drama school and a college. Now, the competitor hopefully will find his way there. Now, we don't have to worry about walkers or anything because they're going to go along that other road. So, they'll have all the culture now. And they will... They'll evolve, basically. Oh, armor. Arms is the last thing. I'm happy everyone is so nice here, by the way. So you buy cheese and sell wine. I'm not going to actually buy wine. I'm just going to use up this stock that we've been building a ton of. Now, you sell armor. You're apathetic to me. You like fleece. I have got 59 fleece. So here, you don't have a request, do you? No. Fleece, 16 fleece, go. And I will also stop buying your armor, Naxos. So thank you for that. I'm really nervous about Trozen. They're sitting there, they're watching us. So. Oh, unfortunately, you're this one over here. Well, nothing for it but to do that. So we're exporting fleece. We're exporting fleece and wheat. I like this mission. I like... Basically, this adventure is, okay, play without the tax mechanic. Go. Now, olive oil. Can we actually export olive oil as well? Well, we don't need to buy marble anymore. Stop buying marble. Because I have no plans to make another sanctuary right now. I only want to buy armor. Okay. Now, the Tyremes. They have a full crew. They have some woods. They have some armor. Now, I'm going to send these wharf workers home so that just these guys make a place, okay? Make a thing. So 100 unemployed people now. But I don't feel the need to expand anything. I'm happy with all of this. We might be able to squeeze another elite house in one of these areas here. So, appeal. These guys down here want appeal. Ethiopia? Oh no, sorry. Eritrea. How many times have we read that and I've never thought that that was Ethiopia, but there it is. So we will... Happiness monument there, I guess, to get them to evolve. That's cool. And another happiness monument here. Probably a waste, that bottom one. I should have held one in the bank, shouldn't I? That was a waste. Anyway, we're evolving, and we can probably park and Ionic column them up. I think they'll probably evolve. The guys in the middle are struggling a little bit. This is where if we had Avenue or Boulevard for the inner housing block, we could have done a lot better. That podium is empty. Which is pretty worrying.
What could be better than to have your people well fed?
Yeah, Demeter, I'm sorry. It's just... They needed to do a mission. And maybe they have. We'll see some of these later missions. But they need a mission where there's, like, no food, but you can make Demeter really quickly. There's certain difficulties, I think, with designing good missions in this game, because the temples require so much advanced industry. The idea of doing really fun things where you're reliant on the gods for one thing or another is kind of hard. So these guys need armor. So we need an armor bay. So there's 2 fleece bays here. And they're emptying a little bit. What would be cool is if when I see this... Oh, look, it says click to stockpile this item. Okay, I have internet back. After this episode, between this chapter and the next one, I'm going to figure out what this click to stockpile the item thing actually does. Because I was talking about clicking to stockpile in the previous part, and well, look, it is actually a feature. So that could be very cool. Some poor person in the comments is probably saying, WP, you can do it. Please WP, listen to me. I just barreled on. So we'll see what that does. That could be very handy for us. Anyway, we need armor. These guys are getting fleece and empty. That panics me, to be honest. It really does. But we need an armor bay. I think finally we're going to extend this a little bit more. It's been a while since we've done it. But there's going to be... Oh, not there. There's going to be armor. Oh, look, that's actually the extent of his patrol, I think. I think that's the extent of his patrol. And you definitely don't want it in a district like this. Struggling. Really, we want to start emptying some of this crap out. Okay, he doesn't know where to take his olive oil. He doesn't know where to take his olive oil. We are selling it, right? Didn't I say let's sell it? Or did I say, hold on, that's a bit scary? Who are we selling it to? Was it these guys? Who wanted to buy olive oil? Somebody did. Lemnos. Who sells the marble and the wine? That's Eritrea. Ah, here's Lemnos. Olive oil. It's because of all the wood. We gotta offload this wood. We gotta free this panel up. Why do I have so much wood? Well, we're selling the wood. We want to sell it to them. Oh, it says not selling. Okay, sell the olive oil. Sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. If we've got spare olive oil, let's do it, because Athena's ready to give us more. Well, possibly. I don't know, it feels like the same general length of time. She can't help us just yet. But still. Right, Jason. How are you feeling? He's feeling like he wants those 2 horseman companies, and he's feeling like he wants those 3 triremes. It's all just reliant on armor now. So these guys are wheeling some armor around, it looks like. There's a trireme. So that's 2. So let's send the wharf workers home. And then these guys, let's send the crew home. So which one? I think, okay, now they're going to make it. The wharf has a full crew. The wharf needs a trireme. Make sure it has wood, armor, and enough workers to build it. Okay, there you go. They're bringing the wood. So that's the 3rd trireme is going to be made there. So we're going to... Wow, I can't believe how much this city has just exploded. If you rewind just 2 episodes, it's just mostly empty fields everywhere. 2 operational, the 3rd operational one's coming in. And then we just got to wait for armor to get over to this bay. Then the armor vendor will start distributing it. And these guys will evolve, hopefully. The issue is they might need a competitor. But...
This city is like Ajax. Head and shoulders above the rest.
with any luck, competitors are leaving the stadium to go. I'm asking them to go a long way, though. The competitors have to come across the beach. The beach is suddenly looking really, like, chill and tranquil. Like, look at that downtown. Unemployed, 150 people. So we could move it if we wanted. We can do some more olive presses as well. Potentially getting enchanted. 5,000 people milestone. I think we'll get a new thing from that. Okay, we're out of wheat. I've built in such an abundance of everything here. Well, okay, so I want to do elite houses up here, probably. So let's put a storehouse. Actually, let's do 3 storehouses. This is going to be in the line of fire if we get attacked again. But you are going to get marble, so it's not over there near the houses. You are going to get sculptures, so it's not over there near the houses. And you are going to get wheat, which we will feed new horses for a new elite housing block over here. We actually have less space in the north of the city than I realised, but there is some space there. So that hopefully will free up some of these bays. Now, just to be clear, they're distributing, but they're not really going to consume very much, because not many people live here. Not much is going on. Also, I'm curious, are they already forces that we can enlist to attack places? No. They're not hoplites until they get armor, and they're not horsemen until they have everything. But they're on their way. Now this is ugly, I've just realised. Naxos needs wine, you can have it. Let's put that maintenance shed there and just kill all this. Please tell me he wasn't being used elsewhere. Look at this, I wanted to fiddle with this design, like, I was thinking of moving the maintenance house and all kinds of things, but now that we're evolved in there, I kind of don't want to touch it. Look at that one little house on the inside. He didn't get food somehow. So, yeah, you can see now.
That Atlas is pleased to hold the sky up for this city. It's superb.
She's got to race to that granary because it's emptying as he patrols all of this. So, realistically, the best version of this probably is the granary where I have the olive oil storehouse. And maybe the slip road, the annex. Let's look at it from another angle here. Look, so this is the opposite view. I love how industrial this road is as well.
And the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
This slip road possibly could have been built a little bit closer. The dimensions, we could have had like a fatter thing. There, let's evolve them. So yeah. There's a lot of pressure on it, but it's cool setup and it should be working. Right, so shipments of armor are coming in from our imports. Now, let's look at our expenses, but properly here. Okay, we're fine. We're earning money. We just don't build too much. And that's fine, because we're just We're just coasting it out now, guys. Iolcus is fun. I like this place. So there's armor on that bay. This guy's going off. Here's the vendor hidden underneath my cursor here. Look how busy. Look at all the enchantments. Look at all the enchanted places. Oh, baby. Let's evolve these guys. Oh, no. No. What broke? That did? Uh-oh. If you broke, I think a lot of places are at risk of breaking. So let's put that there. I'm a bit horrified by that. Oh, he's on the other side of the roadblock. Ah, and that maintenance guy doesn't quite make it. Wow, that maintenance building then is literally just... That maintenance building does nothing. He just covers himself. Well, whatever. Anyway, look, loads of them are enchanted. Yeah, so olive oil over here. Oil vendor. Go. And that completes the palace district, the castle district. So we'll call this castle district. We'll call this... This is the... Oh, see, look, they need a peel here. Well, that's where we bust the monuments out, I think. What more do you want from me? We have to bust the monuments out. He doesn't like living so rural. But, you know, in this country, I don't know about where you guys live, but in this country, it tends to be out in those rural places that posh old people have retired to. So, mind you, these are young, vibrant, vigorous knights, aren't they? It's not quite the same thing. He wants more culture. So what's the culture he's missing? He has philosophy. He has an athlete. He has an actor. We all know what's coming. He hasn't had a competitor. This guy's had a competitor. This guy's had a competitor. This guy's had a competitor. Okay, I see. It's because the competitors will never go up there. Because why would they? But that's fine. We can swap the drama school for another gym. That way competitors will go up to him. And we can replace the drama school just here or something. They can't make improvements till they get armor. There you go. Horsemen. In fact, we're done. I think we're done. One house. Oh, that's just one company. All right. So a company and a house. Is that it? So horses coming along. He needs a competitor. He's ready, but he hasn't seen a competitor yet. He's ready, but he hasn't got the armor. He's ready, but he hasn't got the armor. All the horses, frankly. But they'll be coming from the cart. They'll be getting distributed. Triremes as well. They've been made. So we've lost a horse because they got taken over to the thing. But that's fine. We can allow that now to... I mean, it should have been working anyway. Yeah, they're already working. They'll replace those horses. Right, let's speed... I've done this whole episode without really messing with the time. So let's just speed it along here, because there's not anything else going on. We just need to wait for a minute. Money is slowly going up. That house is burning down. Because there was no maintenance back here on this slip road. But that's an extra house that I put down earlier. There you go. So we got 2 houses. That's all the horseman company's done. All these guys are evolving. Oh, this house looks like it will devolve soon. It has lost access to clean water from a fountain. That's some cool text. Looks like our fountain workers over on that setup aren't perfect at their jobs. But we all know that that's the problem with fountain workers. They're inconsistent and annoying. The residents of this house want wine to drink. They'll get it. People are moving in. Lots of unemployed. I could pay them less.
What could be better than to have your people well fed?
Hold on. How is that only one horseman company? We clearly have 2. There's 2 houses fully evolved. Mind you, there's only 4 horses in each. So perhaps we just gotta, again, keep it playing along. Lemnos loves us. Thank you, Lemnos. Money slowly going up. Okay, so we're done with the horseman companies. We just need the horses to grow now. Man, this guy he's a real hero, eh? I wonder what the Atlantean heroes are like. I don't know, really. Can we hold the spinning, please? I feel like the spinning conversation, the spinning happens very often when we're speeding up. It's like we're running around the city in circles, and the spinning, it hurts me. Okay, there you go. Send for Jason. And Jason will return. There were no monsters, you'll see. So Iolcus is good here. Next mission, guys,
Could be better than to have your people well
is a
fed.
colony, and then we return to Iolcus and it's the end. So you're looking at a pretty complete city here, really. Because the last one, high unemployment is a problem. I guess it is. Well, what do I want to put people into? Can I be a spear carrier? Well, perhaps we will put people into...
I am Jason of Iolcus, here to help you in any way I can.
Maybe fishing is what we do? So, you can go to do the golden fleece, please. So off you go. We can start fishing a little bit more. I've always wanted to set up some fish along here. Some fishers along here, let me say. Right up against that beach. We're going to build a road on the beach just because why not? And let's put a maintenance worker so that somebody gets to enjoy it. Look at this guy. He lives on the edge of the city. He doesn't have many responsibilities, just 2 fishing posts. And what can he do in his free time? He can walk along the seaside. Like this. Oh, isn't that nice for him? Isn't that nice? Let's get rid of that. There you go. So that's our nice private little corner of the city. I like doing these private little corners. Let's set aside the jugs of olive oil. Actually, I'm going to save now. Again, I tried to put an apostrophe, it didn't do it. We got 10 grand. We got a stable city. Nobody's mad at us. Huge amounts of excess stock. Vast quantities of olive oil just from the one sanctuary, which I'm amazed at. Big, amazingly designed stable thing here. Really happy with this. Set that aside. The quest will be done in a few seconds, and the mission's over. And we will see what we do next.
At last, Jason has brought the Golden Fleece safely back to Greece. He has returned from Colchis with King Eetes' powerful daughter Medea as his wife. Zeus has lifted the curse on your house, and it is now time to begin your own journey and build a kingdom. The road before you forks. Will you choose the way of the sickle and build an economic powerhouse? Or will you choose the way of the sword and build a military machine? Corcyra, a fertile island, promises many resources that will help Iolcus thrive. Corinth will provide you with a strong foothold from which you can exercise your might over all of Greece.
So, for this one, for the first time, we get a colony choice, and this is totally exclusive. If you pick Corinth, you will only see Corinth. If you pick Corcyra, you will only see that. I like their position here. It's a little bit like when we were super far up north before. So I will give you guys my decision on which of these two we pick. Next time, they're very different maps and very different missions. So yeah, and they're really, they're probably, well, I don't know. We'll see what you think about whether they're the coolest colonies or not on the next part. So thanks very much for watching, guys. It's been lots of fun. Again, it's awesome to have anybody watching this. I hope you're all having as much fun as I am. I'll see you next time.
You'll just be ignored like Cassandra.
Well, that may be, but I must try to warn my leader. I foresee plague if hygiene conditions don't improve.
Being a vassal is all wet.
We deserve so much better.
I hope we give that rebelling city the what for.
Yeah, they should know better than to rebel against us.
Is that?
It is.
Oh!